Hi, Tyson Mutrux here again with the Mutrux Law Firm. And today we're talking about you getting the necessary care for your injuries. And because sometimes people, when they come to us, they've either delayed their treatment, it's been longer than 3 weeks. Kind of a rule of thumb to think of is you need to get your medical treatment within 3 weeks. If you've waited, say, a month, 2 months to get any medical care because you've tried to tough out your injuries, you've really hurt your case. And the chance of you actually settling a case prior to filing suit is pretty slim to none. So it's really important that you get the care you need from the get-go. Let's say it's the same day, the next day, or within a week or so. That's usually optimal because you need to start documenting your injuries. It's not about milking it or increasing the medical bills or anything like that. It's about documenting your injuries because your injuries don't exist, whether it's to a jury, to an insurance company, to whomever, unless they're documented by a doctor. So it's very important that you begin getting your medical care right after you're injured. Now, another concern people actually have is, well, I don't have health insurance. Now, for people where it's a neck or a back injury, those can usually be resolved by going to a chiropractor because most chiropractors, they won't take payment or they'll delay payment until the case is settled and they'll get paid once you get paid. So that's one option. That's why chiropractors are used so often in injury cases. It's not because there's some sort of agreement between personal injury attorneys and chiropractors. That's not it at all. It's just a lot of chiropractors are willing to work on what we call a lean basis. Now, if you are not comfortable with a chiropractor, which some people aren't, or let's say that it's not a neck or a back issue. Maybe it's some other issues. Maybe it's surgical matter. Maybe it's a scar, something like that, or maybe it's just a knee or an ankle or an arm, whatever it is. We actually have other options. There are companies that we deal with on a regular basis where they actually will find you a doctor that will work on a lean basis, just like a chiropractor. Now, what I've seen over the last couple of years is more and more clients are going that route because you're really a chiropractor, as much as they'd like to, they can't address all of your needs. Because a lot of times you may have a neck and a back issue, but maybe you hit your face and you have a concussion. Maybe you do have an elbow issue that cannot be addressed by a chiropractor. So we have to find those other avenues. Now, if you do have health insurance, if you have Medicaid or Medicare, you can generally go to any doctor other than a chiropractor because they'll pay for it. So that's obviously addressed through that. But there are other avenues if you get the treatment in time. Within that 3-week window, and you're really kind of pushing it whenever I say 3-week window. It's kind of my own rule of thumb. And if you don't have health insurance, we can find a way for you to get the treatment you need. If you have any other questions about that, go to mutruxlaw.com. Or if you're an attorney and you have other questions about maybe some context that we have getting your clients in touch with doctors, go to lawincubator.com. If you want to call me personally, I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Call 888-550-4026. Thanks a lot and have a great day.